Okay, that gets us up to the add and subtract. And honestly, we did better on the add and subtract than we did on the multiply and divide. Well, I usually think that the add and subtract are harder because you got to find common denominator, but we didn't. So remember, when you add or subtract, first you factor the denominators, but this number 12, they're nothing to factor. Right? Then you make a least common denominator by writing down every factor you see in either denominator. Right? There's this x squared is here, x plus 2 is here. And then we need to multiply appropriately to create the common denominator. So this first term was missing the x plus 2. So we multiplied by x plus 2 over x plus 2. The second term was missing the x squared. So we multiply by x squared over x squared. Right. Then, now that they all have the same denominator, we simplify the numerator. 3x squared plus 6x plus 6x squared. Combine like terms, that became 9x squared plus 6x. And you could, if you got that far, that was good. You could have simplified it a little bit more because the 3x wasn't common to both of those. And then once you did that, you would have seen you had a common factor of x in the numerator and x in the denominator. Cancel one of those. But if you got that far, that was good. You got full credit. Right. Then we had our subtract problem. And we did very well on the subtract problem too, except for one minor thing. The very thing that I said over and over again you got to be careful of, which is because you're subtracting here, then it's going to change the sign of all the terms that come after, right? This negative 8 times y plus 5 makes that negative 8y minus 40. And there was a lot of plus 40s right there because you didn't let that minus change everything else that followed. So let's see, 3y minus 8y, negative 5y, minus 40. Again, if you got that, stop, good job. If you took it one more step and factored out a negative 5, it would have looked like this. So they were both good.